I definitely didn't expect them to put Doom on the safe lane when Underlord came out. I thought they might flex Underlord potentially to a mid lane, but yeah, a bit of a different one. Fly on Doom. They want to hit slightly earlier timing. Hopefully, Doom from the safe lane is not gonna go for hand of Meteor Hammer. He might. He actually might. I don't think it suits the playstyle you want to go as a carry Doom, but we'll have to see.
What is the playstyle when you're carrying on Doom? I thought it was going to be like carry TA mid Underlord offlane Doom. But it did not go that way.
I can't believe Kaka's playing Lion again.
Yo, you called it last game. You're like, yo, he plays Shadow Shaman and Lion.
No,
what does he do? Shadow Shaman
There
and
was
Lion.
a third hero that also got banned. It was his Nyx Assassin. It was a pretty good Nyx Assassin game, playing into Snapfire, playing into Doom. Easy setup, especially against Snap. You can't use Mortimer's Kisses. Kaka with that Earth Spike.
Yeah, they're never going to let
That's
him
Ravage
play.
coming.
Yeah, two-man stun. Star Storm, Yang, the one eating another stun. So Vici right back into the dead Yang strats. So there it is right away. Ooh, and another bounty. So it's 2 for 2.
Speedy Underlord will pick up 2 bounty runes on top.
290 speed, yeah. Moving real quick.
Has Rate Band. Not the item build we've seen on Underlord. Usually it's something different, a bit more stats. Magic 1, 3 branches into tangos, but wants to be able to have some sustain, some... So you can soak up these right clicks from DY and also Ghost.
I'm really trying to think what this lane does over bottom. Like, Fly on the Doom with the Crystal Maiden. Are you getting any kills in this lane? Are you able to do anything but farm in this lane? Or really, you just kind of need to survive with what Kaka is doing with the Earth Spikes and the Wolves hitting at you?
It's definitely not a killer lane at the start, but once you start to get more levels, start to put points in Scorched Earth, 2 points in Scorched Earth, 1 point in Noah, 1 in Frostbite, should be enough to secure a kill, especially if Kaka misplays his Earth Spike. If it doesn't connect, the chase potential is there. He's bringing something on the courier, but a Sentry Ward, so it's just gonna be that for now. Doom, Ring of Hell queued up in his quick buy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh is right. We are sort of okay with Meteor Hammer on the off lane Doom, but safe lane Doom Meteor Hammer, I'm kind of worried.
It's a good stats. I really can't blame him even if he goes for that, because we talked about different playstyle. Once you pick up that Meteor Hammer, Kaka will get a deny here.
Yeah, just watching some Frostbites out bottom. See if maybe there's an early point in an Infernal Blade or something like that if you want to keep up and get a quick little stun. Relying on Setsu to have a really good game too, because I think TA is the real carry in this game.
Definitely feels like it. Setsu so far off to a great start. Good matchup against Pango. You get the denies. Pango needs to be careful about the side blades harassment. At the top lane, this is what I'm looking at right now. FY on Snapfire and also Neo on Underlord. Vanguard queued up. So far, so good for Underlord, sitting at 11 CS, make it 12. Once you get to that Vanguard, you're going to be, I'd say, almost unkillable for the next couple of minutes unless they bring 3 heroes. Rolling Thunder, definitely something you need to worry about. And then Crimson. Crimson plus Guardian Greaves, I think that's the build on Underlord this game. You're playing into Lycan CK illusions. You want to tank up as much as possible. And we've seen Crimson Guard even take it over in some of these games, getting priority over the other two.
We've seen some Underlords do great things, I will say. We've seen great plays with the Dark Rift, or the, the Fiend's Gate.
It's Portal. I hate portals.
Yeah. Do you not play Portal?
No, that was a Witcher reference, but yeah. Underlord has Ring of Health available. Arrow, FY will tank it.
Yeah, kind of jumps in front of Neo. Firestorm doing some good damage. And the Starstorm, they'll still get the kill onto FY, but they lose JT at the same time.
This is the timing that we talked about. 2 points in Scorched Earth, a point in Crystal Nova, a point in Frostbite. So they run him down. Okay, Fly not going for Meteor Hammer. First rotation from Kaka. Will be on the mid lane. Just 1 point in Earth Spike, level 3, still keeping 2 points. And I see Vanguard on Fly.
I like that. I'm okay with that. Double Vanguard in this game.
Value.
See how that goes. And he was having a decent time at 16-2, but would definitely like to see him start getting more farm and maybe a little bit more damage out onto these heroes. JT has to be careful standing out into the Scorched Earth, and Yang is always ready to throw a Frostbite in on him. That's exactly what they do, and JT already down to about half health, so he needs to figure out his positioning in this lane as they're going to TP this Lion top. 2-second stun, Kaka moving forward, Scatterblast, and FY going to try and run from this fight. But there's the Hex, the Reality Rift, as well as the Earth Spike. New throws down a Firestorm. DY taking some damage, but they can't get the kill onto the Mirana. Now they've got a 2-second stun on a FY. With a Scatterblast and some right clicks, they still can't get DY. He'll instead kill FY.
Good rotation from Kaka. Understands that he can't really play with Lycan in this bottom lane. There is no pressure that he applies to neither Doom nor Crystal Maiden. So he TP stop, they get 2 kills. Good way to like split the map. And now if he stays top for another minute, DY will deny. DY means deny yourself. Gets a deny in the end and will TP top. Maybe he TPs mid, refill Paparazzi's bottle, comes to the top lane one more time.
So Yang coming over and will D-ward. Setsu level 6 before Paparazzi is. And Fly, by the way, skipping off that Vanguard and looking towards a Midas.
Too good of a start to skip on Hand of Midas. We'll have it in 200 gold. This is 6.5 level, 6.5 minutes Midas. Paparazzi, bottle gets refilled. Rune is spawning. Let's see where it's gonna be.
JT might be in some trouble bottom, as they're gonna go here for the Snapfire, kill off FY. JT is also gonna die. And that's to Fly, which will give him the completed Midas.
That's such a great start for Doom. Has Thunderclap as well. Doesn't want to die with his Death Throw power. Such a cool spell name.
Death Throw. A T-H-R-O-E. Okay. Just forget the W. Ghost. Going Armlet, no surprise. But New's the one who's kind of been shut down a little bit. He's 300 gold behind JT, and he's not having a fun time. He just showed up. Cookie and Paparazzi's here. Starstorm, they get the kill on Neo again. So Paparazzi with the wall to his left will bounce around on the Snapfire, and they get 2 kills again in this lane.
I like how they wanted to give Paparazzi last hit because he made a rotation, uses TP. And this might be some serious damage onto towers. This is also second death on Underlord. Does have TP available, but does not feel comfortable TPing into the lane because they find him. 1 stun. Panel did talk about million stuns on Xtreme Gaming. And Yang?
Wolves?
Do we have potentially stats for wolves? How many wolves have we killed or how much gold he's fed with the wolves? Because I feel like we're close to 500-600. Every single time he summons
600
them.
wolves?
600 gold. Yeah, that's a bit too much.
I thought you were going to give the number of wolves. I was not expecting that number.
Because I saw him like feet away. They get close. Frost Nova, sometimes Frostbite, Scorched Earth. He even claps them because he does have mana. Level 6 Doom. Ulti is available. JT getting closer to his level 6, but doesn't really have a hero to play with.
Yeah, he's looking for this helm and then the upgrade, but kind of not really happening for him too quickly. Though Neo having a much worse off lane. Double damage on him. And we'll
Still
be
sitting there for 20 seconds. They are potentially trying to bait it, but go the other way around. Kaka will place a deep observer ward. They want Fly.
Trying to slow down his progression, especially since he's picked up this Midas and is top of the net worth by only 700 gold with the Midas, but
He knows something is
Wolves
up.
are following. He's into the trees for a moment. Paparazzi and Kaka. Ooh, good juke. Wow.
That's an outplay. He also
Yeah.
does Hand of Midas, so this Centaur Conqueror, he's keeping the distance.
Can they defend this
Massive
tower?
Midas, come on, use it. Get in, cut down that tree.
If he uses
He
it, he
wants
might just
Doom.
die. There it is. So he uses it, and now they go to the Rolling Thunder. JT off to the side. FY's here. Scatterblast doesn't really do anything, but he will get another Wolf. This Courier is also low. Paparazzi's Rolling Thunder will end with a Swashbuckle, and he'll survive.
Fly. Seems like he doesn't care too much about it. Two big ultis expended on their side. They get nothing. Defensive rotations. Oh, Yang.
And Malice? Or Spike, and Yang will survive. He's trying to help out Niu, but I don't know if that's going to happen, especially with Paparazzi being here again. Niu's kind of tanky with the Vanguard, throws down another Firestorm, but Paparazzi, he's got his sight sets on Yang if he starts to bother them again. Niu's just too tanky for these three heroes with that Vanguard and runs away from the fight.
I'm getting some Chinese Dota 1 flashbacks right now. There was a time in like 2007, 2008 when Chinese Dota was so ahead of the time. They were unkillable, building Vanguard on every single hero. So we've seen like 3-4 Vanguards. Templar Assassin, of course, not going to go for one. Times have changed over the past 15, 16 years. But still, 2 Vanguards. We see this Doom and Underlord having one, which means that they're not going to die. Like, you see the power of the item. 3 heroes rotate, 2 points in aura. Still not enough to bring anyone. Not able to kill a single hero.
So Setsu decides to go to the Blink first on TA. We've seen other builds that include Dragonlance before the Blink, but he's having a real good time to the point where he does go for that Blink Dagger first. Oops. Moonlight Shadow. Fly again using these trees to his advantage. They get the kill on the Yang, but he's still on the run. Paparazzi's also here, and he's keeping himself to the left side of the lane so he can walk away from these heroes. So despite the fact that it's 8-2, it is a 2,000 net worth lead for the side of Vici.
They're splitting the map nicely. There's always someone farming on a different side of the map. Fly. And Doom is available, but we'll need to let this one go. On the other side, you have Niu, who is level 7 on Underlord, 4 points in Firestorm. This Pit of Malice and Firestorm is going to be so much damage and so much control against Lycan. His units and CK plus the illusions.
So taking out that OBS, and well, don't really need all of that to see the non-stacks that are here. DY will leap down to the low ground. Almost Deso for Setsu. So he's close to that, and we'll see if Setsu kind of jumps off the starting line to start fighting once he picks up this item.
It's a bit of a
kind of elusive on Xtreme.
Slower lineup from Vici Gaming, I would say. Templar Assassin needs to hit her timings. Underlord finally puts a point in Fiend's Gate, so he will be able to join these fights. Snapfire, we still haven't seen Mortimer's Kisses being used. There isn't that like position 4 that Snapfire or 5 that Snapfire can play off.
I'll put that money to good use.
Templar Assassin doesn't provide you with stun. It's not like Puck, it's not tiny.
Also, Setsu is level 12. Well, that level difference is insane.
12 against Pangolier, who's level 8, so 4
Wow.
levels ahead.
That's so much. I didn't. Wow. Okay. Ooh, Courier? Nope, not traded. Oh.
We'll catch a glimpse of it.
All right.
Easy
well,
50.
Yang loses his. Kaka with the Tumbler's Toy into the Earth Spike, Hex, Fiend's Gate. Kaka, now you're in trouble. They've got the Frostbite. Arrow will hit onto the Underlord. Kaka getting low and throws the finger at Yang, but doesn't get the kill. Fly coming around the back, but they've got every hero here. He's trying to survive. Mortimer's Kisses. Oh, Fly dying out. Oh, just cannot run away. The Wolves on him now on FY as JT comes in, avoids the arrow, but Niu will drop. 3 heroes down to the side of Vici. Setsu trying to do all he can. Deters them a bit. The Warpine Raider just running forward at him. And the Snap and TA will survive, but it's good kills for Xtreme Gaming.
No Doom being used. Also a bit of a late Pit of Malice coming in, if he even used it, because they were waiting. They thought Lion is dead anyway, so they don't drop it immediately. They thought it's going to be enough. Arrow hits. No Pit of Malice.
Upper Ronzi, they were expecting him to walk up the steps. Instead, they'll grab 100 gold off the Warpine Raider. That'll push Setsu into the Desolator. All right, maybe with a Deso, Setsu could have done more in that last fight. He was a little bit away from it.
He was thinking about joining, but then again, does not want to kill his own game. If you die there, your Deso is going to be coming in slightly later. Now Deso is done, plus Blink Dagger, 14 minutes into the game. Still a great timing. In terms of kills, Vici Gaming hasn't really managed to provide many kills. It was mostly about farm coming out from Templar Assassin, because she farms pretty quickly, and this Hand of Midas inflated. Doom level 10, Vanguard online, going into BKB next.
Yeah, he's got the Blink looking for the War Stomp, so looking to have that control. With the BKB, he'll be a lot more confident jumping into these fights. He's about to be surpassed by the Templar Assassin, who's also going to the BKB, so this could be a timing for Vici, depending on how quickly they get these items. Setsu's able to clean up a creep wave like that, though. Gold's going to be coming pretty quick to him. So there goes the tier 1 top. More gold for Setsu. TP's in a little bit late.
Moonlight Shadow available in a couple of seconds, but sitting on top of the trap at the moment. Kaka, Observer Ward has been placed down.
Uh-oh. Setsu blinking away. FY with a Scatter Blast going around the trees, and ooh, the arrow, not going to connect, but it's not going to matter. Ghost pulls him in. They've got the finger. They'll get the kill onto FY.
Maybe they could have turned things around. Underlord,
Fiend's
Gate was there to try to scare them off. Maybe he joins. Crimson Guard. They could have blown up Lion. 2 hits from Templar Assassin should be enough.
Yeah, instead they were just a little bit concerned about what was following him up, right?
Yeah, they didn't have any vision, so they didn't know if there's going to be a whole squad showing up. So that's why they decided to take the sacrifice.
Yang is not having a good time. He frostbites one wolf, another wolf's running at him.
Scratching his head. Guys, I need some help.
Help me, please. Like you said, Neo picks up that King Crimson Guard. And going into a BKB of his own.
Ooh, interesting choice. Wants to be able to frontline for his team. I think Doom does the same thing once he gets the BKB. Maybe wants to get Aura instead. Could change his mind. I would love if you get a Power Treads and then you start to scale with Underlord, but he's not off to a great start. Yang again.
Yeah.
These wolves.
Telling you, it's the dead Yang strat that we've heard about so many times. Right now, dead 4 times. 0 kills. But Neo, as much as he's had this lane to himself, bottom, hasn't exactly recovered into what the liking of JT has.
That Vanguard came in slightly too late. Kaka with those early rotations left the lane while his Lycan was level 4. Punished the offlane from Vici Gaming.
Brigand's Blade for Vici.
We'll pass it on to Templar Assassin.
Who just about has the Mithril Hammer for the BKB. So the timing between him and Flyer is together. Meanwhile, Neo, he's got enough for a Mithril Hammer, but he still needs an Ogre Axe and the recipe. And there's that build, that typical Kaka build. Blink Dagger, first item.
Wants to be able to position himself, get that initiation going. Earth Spike maxed out. 3 points in mana drain. No finger. Okay, 1 finger stack. Never mind, he got it. The one on Crystal Maiden did not count, and now Yang again, scouted by those wolves.
Guys, help me, please. Taking a look at the odds from esportsbet.io, and it is slightly favoring Xtreme Gaming. Not a surprise considering game number 1, but at the moment, with the net worth even and the way Xtreme are playing, in my eyes, they seem like a bit heavier favorites in this second one.
For sure. No Deso charges on Templar Assassin, and seems like they want to look for a fight, take Roche. Man, leave me alone, like, for real.
Just always wolves on Yang.
things are gonna be even more difficult now that Shard has been picked up by JT. So there's gonna be a wolf in a creep wave.
Oh no, more wolves. Just coming his way. They're gonna go to Roche.
That's a big one.
Was there a trap in Roche? They don't, I don't think they know about this at all.
Sentry has been placed down. They killed the Observer and the Sentry, plus the trap that was inside. Stealing first Roche from Templar Assassin could be huge. This hero does rely on momentum early on, wants to get those Deso charges online. No BKB yet on TA, so guess that they did not want to contest. It says 1k gold lead for Vici, but to me, this feels like 5k gold lead for Xtreme Gaming.
Is that because of the lack of impact from Neo, you think?
It's just the item timings, I would say. Lycan, Helm of the Overlord. Sure, you do have Templar Assassin, but that's not her job to kill that creep, so that's going to be a big one. CK going into BKB can disassemble Echo Saber, which means that he's only Mithril Hammer away from it. Kaka does have his item, and also Paparazzi. I like the item build on him. No Blink Dagger, no shenanigans on Pangolier this time around, instead opting to go for Heaven's Halberd and finishes it 19 minutes. So the great way to cripple Templar Assassin, and also gives him a little bit more status resistance against Pit of Malice, so he can't get out of the trouble.
And there's the Halberd finish, so the double BKB comes in from Vici, but that won't matter if you're disarmed. So we'll see what TA can do. Now sitting top of the net worth, and they smoke. Even with this Aegis, they still are willing to fight with the fact that they've got these BKBs. Blink, Doom immediately used, but there's the Blink of the Hex. So that'll slow them down from getting the damage out onto Paparazzi. He's able to run away from the fight, or can he? They're gonna go onto the other side with the ults coming out from the Underlord. Yang throwing down that freezing field to get the kill on FY, as well as Yang rolling Thunder coming out from Paparazzi. Neo wasn't able to get into that ult, and well, he is gonna die. This fight goes horribly for Vici.
They also found TA.
And that is a big issue as they go and throw the finger on to Setsu. He's trying to run. Melt Strike. Ooh, has to avoid the arrow, and that means he's dead.
No finger charge. I think that's what everyone wants to see. Lion with 15 charges, but Kaka is not about that. He wants to be able to control people, and Marana will pick up gem. We saw DY in the previous game, 2 gems that he bought. Also, big difference. Your position 5 does have mech available going into Guardian Grease. He will eventually farm it, finds Yang.
Oh, Yang. Yeah, just, you know, he is always watched by these wolves.
This should be a tier 2 tower. I don't see Vici Gaming contest this. Doom being thrown on Pango. Great stun counter initiation from Kaka, and DY even tips him.
I mean, once upon a time, there was dances with wolves, and, well, Yang, he just dies from wolves. Ghost, not a lot of mana to work with. Kaka, draining some mana.
22 armor Doom sitting underneath the tier 2 tower Vanguard, and also Crimson Guard pop from Underlord, literally not taking damage from CK and his illusions.
3k net worth lead here for Xtreme as now Ghost surpasses Fly. I kind of was expecting this. Just lack of impact from safe lane Doom.
Yeah, this hero feels like he needs someone else to actually carry the game for him. So you kind of have 2 offlaners at the moment, 2 slower ones. Blink Dagger is available. Thunderclap might need to change the creep. Find that Centaur to have a bit more control against Pango once he decides to jump in. But the items on side of Xtreme are starting to get there. Almost AC done on JT.
Earth Spike, Reality Rift, and the Rolling Thunder. And now they're going to jump in, throw a right-click, Moonlight Shadow, BKB, pop by Ghost. Now they're on the run. And Neo hasn't been able to do anything, and neither has Yang. Cookie just throws him deeper into the fight. He ends up dead. Blink, Earth Spike once again. Fly is caught.
Doom blinked in, no Doom for 2-3 seconds, tries to get something done, but it seems like they don't have the answer. CK, as long as he's holding on to this Aegis, if he's the one getting the initiation, pops the Phantasm, you kind of don't want to take the fights. We talked about Setsu being off to a great start in this game, but still sitting at 0 Deso charges. 0-1-0, Templar Assassin eats the arrow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Setsu, you can't die here. But he will. Ghost Now beyond godlike, he is 10-0-5.
And Ghost having a blast of a game. Holding Dagger of Bristol. This item is not used by many heroes, but on heroes that have some kind of a lifesteal, works real nicely.
And right now, it is just the story of the Ghost. And he is dominating this game.
Top tower is under attack.
Level 16. You want to have those levels on CK. Level 18, have that extra Phantasm Illusion. And also level 20, the big one. Reality Rift goes through magic immunity, so you can pull people back, reposition them.
What do you do here if you're Vici? You don't have much of the map to work with. And now you're going to lose FY again. He is going to die here to Ghost, giving him 11 kills, and FY is 0-7-0. This might be one of the lowest performances I've ever seen from FY.
Yeah, this could be him finishing the game with
no assists, no kills.
Literally. Crystal Maiden, 3 assists. Involved in all 3 kills. Yang doing a good job. Things are difficult. Both supports, like something that I mentioned, like they don't have that hero to play with because Doom, he wants to farm. Same goes for Underlord. Might join with his portal, Templar Assassin. That one fight near the Roche kind of changed everything.
Yeah, New's gonna die again. Ghost with another kill. New's just kind of seeing his webcam. I think he's fed up with this game a little bit. But he knows it's not the end of the series, so he can kind of chuckle it off.
They haven't gotten a kill since the laning stage. I don't think they killed anyone in 15 minutes.
I can take a look at that, I think, right? It's on the graph normally. Tower. Sentry wards are showing up as very... So, Fly killed Kaka. Yeah. All right.
I lied, but it's okay.
It's been a while.
It's been really a while since they got something done.
Yeah, that Fly killed Kaka was back at 12 minutes. So about half the game's duration since they got a kill. There really hasn't been much that they could do. I think the reliance was on Setsu to kind of get off and rolling, but that kind of slows down when New doesn't really have any gold. And, you know, his idea of getting into the fight with the Fiend's Gate and involving himself with some items under his belt just isn't there.
BKB now finished on him, so we'll have a bit more defense on his side. Just where's the damage gonna come from? I see Setsu investing in these smaller items, trying to get Crystallis, which is okay. Like, you just want to get the damage output. Early on, they definitely feel like they need damage. Doom also picking up the Shard. So, Level Death, aka known as Infernal Blade.
Level Death. DY Moonlight Shadow just running at them.
Yeah, if you want to play Doom, you need to know how to do math. With Shard.
Carry the
If you're bad at math, yeah, carry the 1 times 3 minus 4.
PEMDAS. You know PEMDAS?
PEMDAS, hype it up. They're underneath
exponents.
Underneath the observer ward.
Multiplication, division, addition,
Lanes are pushed in. Ancient Black Dragon,
doing
also
his job.
Shard. So every single creep wave does have a wolf in it. Now even the bottom lane is pushing in. Someone needs to address this.
It'll fix itself. It's fine. Right, guys? The second creep wave coming in. The whole team up top. Nobody to be seen from the side of Vici. Roche not up for another 30 seconds.
They respawn in game 3, yes.
All right.
Roshan, 15 seconds. You need to contest this. You also don't have like the greatest high ground defense other than Firestorm.
Fly. Yeah. They're back in. Fiend's Gate. BKB. Pop by Fly. That's killing a Kaka. That's charges. That is the start of Deso charges. He got this item so long ago, but now he's finally got 2. Also, another Heaven's Halberd on Xtreme.
How do you deal with that? Lycan, I think I said Assault Curious that's going to be finished 3 minutes ago.
Wolves just taking the bottom tier 3.
Got the recipe. Gets Heaven's Halberd. Ancient Ice Shaman plus Wolves. Buyback from Kaka.
There. Can they do this? Arrow? Can they get a Wolf to just deny this Aegis? Nope.
They're gonna let this one go.
And Aegis is gonna be there for Setsu. It's also gonna be the Shard. They go to the Doom. It's on a Ghost. Now he's gonna be hit with the Mortimer's Kisses. They get the kill on a Ghost. They take it a 10-time spree. I mean, they really let this go, playing this super casually to get the top racks with the Ancient Ice Shaman.
And they also dealt more than 1,000 damage to Tier 3 tower bottom. It's an okay trade. I mean, they could have maybe taken the Roche fight. The Ghost, no BKB.
Arrow.
Got surprised by that Doom.
For Staff, and there's the kill on the FY. Finger thrown, BKB. Kaka surviving. Right clicks now onto the Murata. DY surviving, and Setsu with the BKB getting low. He needs to run. The Pit of Malice locks up JT for a second. They don't get the kill on the Kaka. By the way, Fly took the Devour can target Ancient creep, so your Helm of the Overlord creeps just get eaten. And it's 250 gold.
That's one way to deal with it. It does have that Boots of Travel, so he can TP. But damage has already been done. These Wolves, the early Shard pickup from JT has been on point. Double Heaven's Halberd, Lucky Shot. Templar Assassin, she can hit. When she's not in BKB, she cannot deal damage.
Yeah, he's not allowed to hit. Silver Edge picked up. As I mean, it's a 3K lead. Like that Aegis pickup, I feel like can be kind of huge here.
It could be. Now down to 2K gold lead, 3.5 minutes on that Aegis. Who picked up the Shard? Because Doom had one. Maybe they gave it to FY. Because I don't think he had. Oh, never mind. Setsu has it for himself. Somehow I didn't manage to see it. Needs to be bigger for old people like me.
Need to be able to see it, right?
It should say picked up from Roshan or something.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that's a cool idea. Makes our job much easier.
It's already, you know.
Yeah, how are we gonna look stupid then if we have all the info?
I do it on the daily. Blink in, Hex, Reality Rift with the finger, Fly, bye-bye. See you later. They got him.
Oh, they might even catch FY here.
Arrow! Oh. And gets the cookie up on the high ground.
They're still putting the pressure. They kill Doom. No buyback on him. Mid lane pushing in. Same goes for bottom. I don't think the creeps crossed the river in a long time. They're like in the river, but across the river, it's not happening.
That is a dangerous area across the river. Have you been there?
No, because there are crocodiles in the river.
This is Florida now. Neo. Just cleaning up the creep wave with the Firestorm. And Setsu now level 20, so he's picked up that Meld Dispels.
That's a good one against Lucky Shot. You can also break Pangolier, so no Lucky Shot will be there. You can break
JT's going Ags.
CK, so a lot of damage from that Chaos Strike. JT going Ags will bite Chaos Knight, might even bite Pango if Ghost is not available.
When you bite Chaos Knight, are you biting the horse or the guy?
Probably horse. You can't reach as a wolf, so you're gonna bite horse back legs, I would say.
That's kind of rude. DUI arrow, just following him with the wolf. One Deso shot won't do much. Not a lot of mana on Setsu. But he does have that Aegis. They're going to go over to the side. Neo going to be saved by that cookie, but pops the BKB. So does Ghost. So maybe they can go back into the fight as Fly Shiva's and his BKB, but doesn't want to jump. These wolves still a nuisance.
Another arrow
again. Yeah.
We'll use Meld, Dispel, Urn of Shadows. But we'll get caught.
Finger dead. Aegis gone. They got to turn this around. They'll go to the Fiend's Gate. They've got themselves a Pit of Malice. It's going to be on the 2. The air spike's a little bit early with the BKB popped here by Setsu. Kaka half health after one shot, but he's able to get down to the low ground with that Force Staff.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're out. That's it. Fight over.
Chase potential is really not there. They need like some kind of a cookie. They need commitment with the BKB from Doom to land maybe a Vor Stomp. But now with that talent that you mentioned, Devour can target Ancients. He's having different abilities. Splash attack and also Fireball.
FY, oh no. Peter Malice on the 3, but FY rifted and killed. They're also looking at Neo. He TP's out. What can you do in this situation? It felt like Vici were kind of bringing it back, but it's hard for Setsu to position against all these Heaven's Halberds and these disarms. Like you said, he can't hit.
I
And
don't
pay
even
for that
know how
option.
you itemize against it. Maybe you need some extra force staffs. They disarm you. On like supports might need to disengage. JT does have enough gold to buy that Aghanims. Fly. Chasing him, easy 250.
Yeah, that's good gold. Juicy. Mwah.
They're still keeping things up pretty even. 3k gold lead for Xtreme. Considering how fights are going, that like Vici Gaming doesn't feel like they can take the fights. Still getting a lot from the map.
Which is surprising considering there's always, like everything's always across the river at them. I don't think Xtreme are doing a great job of like keeping them away from all these creeps and farm that they shouldn't really be able to get.
They farm extra wolves from Shard, so that's where the extra gold's coming from. Devour, Hand of Midas, and also
Whoa!
Helm of the Overlord.
Okay, Divine Rapier just coming out like that.
That's the damage. I love this type of a play.
I'm super down. Sometimes Divine Rapier, when it's in my pubs, I don't want it. But here we go. BKB's going to be popped by Fly. They've got the disarm. He can't hit. How many times do we have to tell you he's not allowed to hit? Fly. He's going to die to Ghost, so will Neo. And when you can't hit, you can't do damage, and the Divine Rapier just sits in your inventory and does nothing.
Lanes again. All 3 lanes pushed in. 0. Literally 0
Thank you.
damage. It's tough. Like, he commits. He gets disarmed. There's multiple rounds of disarms. Yang disappears.
What a magic trick. Buys back, gets pulled out of the Fountain's hat.
And JT using that bite on Ghost, who does finish off Scotty, has that level 20 talent that we mentioned. Reality Rifts goes through magic immunity. This is just gonna be mega creeps. They might not even take the fight with the Divine Rapier, or they can try. He gets disarmed, they die.
Yeah, there they go. Rolling Thunder in. Paparazzi just moving forward, zoning him out. This is going to be mega creeps for sure. There's the disarm. He still can't hit. He just wants to throw right clicks, and they're not allowing him to. Lotus Orb on Fly. Here's the damage. Melt Strike. There's a kill to
got him.
Paparazzi. Now he can hit. JT.
He's
trying
also
to
in
juke
trouble.
around, but TP, Infernal Blade. They'll keep him here, and they'll get another kill. But it's mega creeps.
Still got disarmed in the end, but they will get the kill. For a second, I thought Lycan bit Crystal Maiden, because she's in the wolf form.
Could you imagine if you could do that? Bite any target.
At GG, Yang's had
alright.
enough. He's like, I don't want to be in this game
Divine
anymore. It wasn't
Rapier or
even.
not,
It wasn't
okay.
even him. They have Divine Rapier. Can't really blame them. Like, it was just a difficult game. Like, the start was good, and that one fight, they're the Roche Pit, changed everything. They don't lock onto a target. They don't kill anybody.